time for another episode, and today we are going into the Japanese anime category. We are going to be doing the character Killua. I hope I said that right, Killua. It is for a 17-year-old birthday, so I think they'll be super excited about that. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step for the anime cake is I actually drew, hopefully you can see that, an outline of Killua on my board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with cake, and all the little sharp edges for his hair. It's going to be a little bit painstaking, but I will show you how I cut it. And then also we're filling it with coffee crisp. So it's a mocha chocolate cake. And you know, sorry America, it's only in Canada. And I don't know if it's in Europe, but anyways, coffee crisp, great bar. So that's gonna be crushed on the inside. And then I did a 10-inch cake, and I will show you how I maximize that cake to use most of it for the head, and then the scraps I'll put together for his torso, so that you can use all pieces of cake and not put it in your tummy where it probably shouldn't go anyways. At least only once in a while. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to fill in the shoulders here, and I'm just using some cake pop mixture, which is basically the cake and the buttercream icing. So with my outline, I can see that he needs a bit more shoulder there. And the thing I like about cake pop is that it can really get good contouring and good shaping. So you can get more accurate shapes with the cake pop. And then we get some on the other side. Fill out that shoulder. And you can also, like with the Deadpool cake that I did, you can build up muscles and chest, like fill that out a little bit so that he looks a little bit more muscular. There, and then you can just shape it to the already placed cake. And we've got some collar here that we want to get in there. And there. It's coming together. He's looking more round and three-dimensional as opposed to flat. And then we can build this side up to match, and also build up the space in between his neck and his shirt, because that, we don't want him to look like he's got a sunken neck or like double chin. Okay, so now I just pack that in. And the heat of your hands actually will help meld the buttercream icing so that you can get it in the right shape that you want. It's a little bit too heavy on that side. There we go. Tuck that on your board a bit more. Bring his shoulder across a bit. He's a bit too rounded of a shoulder there. Okay. And because you already have buttercream in your cake pop mixture, you don't necessarily have to put another layer of buttercream on there because it's already sticky. But I will probably do that anyways, just to make sure that it sticks. And I'll just pull these little bits away so we don't have any lumps and bumps on his chest. And that's the other thing. If you put the buttercream on top of this, it'll smooth everything out. So it just depends on how. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to cover his neck first, and then the rest will cover his face. Now we'll obviously get a double layer of his hair and his face, but you just want to do the face first so that it is layered underneath his hair as it comes down. I think we might need to pointy his chin a bit more, but we can do that. I might cut that actually so that we can get a sharper chin. And then we'll layer the hair on top. Okay, so I've cut the fondant in the shape of kind of like a helmet, I guess, to do the shape of his hair. And I'm trying to make it as thin as possible so that it will go in between all of those cracks for his jagged hair. Okay, so I've drawn the eyes on and the face so we can get some perspective on where these hair pieces are going to fall. So we'll take you through. I'm using little scissors, these little fondant scissors, and I obviously need to add some pieces here. So let's do that. Okay, so now I'm going to draw in the detail, the stuff that really makes it look like an anime cartoon. So I will be using the food coloring marker and doing in the details.